I'm sharing with you my Sephora Rouge summer bonus picks, and we are starting now. Hey, it's Amanda. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Welcome back to my channel. But if it's your first time here and you enjoy beauty hauls, subscription unboxings, first impressions, reviews, and more, start right now by hitting subscribe for new videos weekly. I am parched. I don't know what it is. My mouth just feels dry. So I got my Kirkland lemon sparkling water. I love sparkling water. I am trying to cut back on my soda. It has flavor and it's carbonated. It's my little substitute, just doesn't have caffeine in it. My last semester, me and Catherine challenged each other of drinking maybe one soda a week. I think that's what it was. And man, I did good. And once I started adulting, started picking up that soda habit again. So I'm trying to get better. Working on that. Random fact of the day. So I got this in the mail from Sephora and I had no idea they were doing a summer bonus event for 20% off for Rouge, 15% off for VIB. I thought it only happened in the spring and the fall. Me and my friend Kayla Remarks were talking about the Sephora bonus event. I thought she was talking about the one that happens in the fall, closer to October, November. I'm like, man, she is really budgeting well. Then I saw this in the mail. I'm like, oh, she's talking about the summer one. I need to start saving up. And I thought I was about to get hit with a bunch of random expenses. I might still be getting hit by one, unfortunately. It's okay. Life happens. So I'm like, oh, maybe I might have some extra money to splurge on myself. Sephora has been releasing so many new items, as well as Ulta. I'm just waiting for them to hit us with a 20% off as well. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, what do I want? What I really want. So if you're interested in seeing what my picks are, just keep on watching. And if you're also wondering, which you're probably not, because my mirror is covering it, it's coral, and I don't really like coral on my lips, but I love coral tops. It's from Torrid, and I like to wear these cami tops and just put a cardigan over. I normally try to pair my cardigan with part of the pattern, so I have like the sage green to match the leaves, and this is from Old Navy, and this is from Samsung. It's a Galaxy watch, and this is my I don't know why I'm just going off the like list of things. I was like, I'm already committed with my clothes. Let me just give a rundown. These are my wedding rings because I'm married to Gryffindor, which next month is September, and we met 9 years ago. That is freaking insane. I cannot believe we were freshmen 9 years ago in college. Where did the time go? Another random fact. Let the guy come to you because it's much harder to get rid of him. I couldn't get rid of Gryffindor 9 years and here we are. I'm just messing. I digress. Oh yeah, and I'm wearing my Invisibobble, and it's kind of stained from my hair dye. I really like these. I've had less headaches because I normally get headaches when I wear my hair in elastic bands, and I've noticed like a decrease in crimps in my hair, even though I'm starting to get migraines, which is fantastic. Just add it to the list because I'm always stressed. I always worry about everything, anxious about a lot of things, so it's great. It's great. I'm fine. Everything is fine. How do I deal with that? I treat myself. Wanted to do like share my computer screen, but that is part of the random expense that I might have to invest in because apparently the Surface Pro 4s have some kind of hardware issue where Microsoft doesn't feel like recalling. So that is life. And right after I get my room set up for gaming, that happens. Living my best life. So I'm gonna try to insert some photos on the screen. Hopefully Gryffindor can help me with that. Hopefully you can get an idea of what I am trying to describe of the products that are on my wish list. There are 13 items currently in my cart, totaling $576. Am I gonna spend that much? No. What about if I had 20% off? Still probably not. These are just my wish list items that I'm just eyeing. I keep adding and removing items, but these are like the 13 items I really want. So the first item is by Tatcha, the So Peony Melting Eye Cream. It retails for $60, and I'm just like, $60 for an eye cream? This stuff better get rid of these crow feet. You see that? They are there. Oh, I have no makeup on today. I probably should have done makeup, but I'm keeping it bare face because we're trying to love our skin, love our scarring and our acne and the redness and the dullness. We're loving it all. But anyway, this eye cream, it is an eye cream that fights the sign of aging and melts to release a double shield of hydration with liquid silk and moisture locking Japanese white peony for instantly youthful looking radiant eyes. For me, I am trying to start fighting the signs of aging. I'll be straight up, I am in denial about my age. I am slowly creeping 30. I do get compliments on my skin, but I have like this self-conscious of just looking like total doo-doo. It might just be be because I've gained a lot of weight over the past few years, but there's just like some insecurity that I battle with every single day. That's partially why I do take pride in my skincare. I know I need to be better about going to the gym and being more active because I do have a desk job and I do spend a lot of time filming and editing, which requires being on your butt as well. I find it very hard to just break away and just doing a little bit of cardio. I feel like that's time out of my day I could be using towards filming or editing or something, but I know I need to get better about taking care of my body. So that's something I am trying to work on. Exhibit A, that's why we talked about sparkling water. So that's why I do take pride in my skincare. It's an easier solution. I know it's not affecting like my body shape. I can at least try to combat like the dullness, breakouts, scarring, which I'm doing a very bad job of right now because we are exposed. I'm just like looking at myself in the monitor. I'm like, I'm going on the speech. Maybe should have just concealed a little bit. Anyway, what I'm trying to get to is that I do have some discoloration under my eyes just from lack of sleep. I get maybe 4 to 6 hours of sleep every day. 6 on a good day. 4 is like my average. I have like the need of needing to be productive. I work hard on my full-time job and I'm also trying to put out some good videos for you guys and continuing growing my channel. This is like what my main focus is on, so I kind of forget about, you know, actually taking care of myself, if that makes sense. One way of me trying to do that is with skincare. I was really excited to see Tatcha release this eye cream. If you have watched any of my previous videos that I've talked about skincare, I have probably mentioned the Ole Henriksen Banana C eye cream, which is like my ride or die. It is running very low. I'm trying to work on a project pan of skincare and it is in it, and I'm very sad with the amount left. My backup eye cream is the Belief, but it's very hydrating, but it's not as brightening or tightening as I need it to be, and that is my hope with this new Tatcha one. It's for normal, dry, combination, and oily skin, and skincare concerns for fine lines and wrinkles, which I do got some fine lines and wrinkles underneath here. Dryness underneath my eye is the driest spot on my face. Dullness and uneven skin tone. Yeah, got some dullness. I need to exfoliate. My skin tone is quite uneven. We have my normal complexion, redness, and then I have my normal again. Also got some scarring just from acne. Lots of things going on. So I'm really excited about that, but $60 is quite expensive for an eye cream. My Ole Henriksen is about $20 cheaper, but what's really nice about Tatcha is that it is classified as clean at Sephora, which means it is formulated without a list of over 50 ingredients, without sulfates and parabens and more. And then if you want to read about the full list of what clean at Sephora is, there's an ingredients tab. Me, in my opinion, nothing against drugstore skincare. I have just noticed after comparing it and growing my skincare routine, there's typically a lot more ingredients. Could be some sulfates and parabens. Sometimes some of like the most effective products could have like very minimal ingredients. So I do like to invest into my skincare to get like the best products to help target my concerns. But if you use drugstore and it works out for you, that doesn't mean stop using it. So the second product on my wish list is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer, and the shade that I chose is the Diffused Bronze Light. I feel like this shade is really pretty. I tried a lighter bronzer and it didn't really show up on me, and I actually would have probably made a good like setting powder because it worked really nice with my foundation. So I just want to try out a darker shade. I really love the texture of the Hourglass bronzers and blushes. They're very unique. They look like baked bronzers and blushes, but they apply like a really nice powder. I'm intrigued by it and I like it. I don't own many Hourglass products. I splurged on the blush during the spring sale. I also bought the stick foundation, which I ended up returning because it dried out my skin really bad. Also purchased the setting powder, which I haven't tried yet. I have heard so many great reviews, but I'm kind of like scared to use it because if I really love it, it's gonna be bad because it is expensive. So I'm kind of just putting that off right now and just using my Catrice or my Morphe or Bella Perrier powders because they're getting the job done, and I've been loving banana powders recently too. I feel like I just use like the same bronzer over and over and over again, which is my Physician Formula Butter Bronzer or my Milani bronzers. Nothing against them, they are great drugstore bronzers. I don't have that many high-end ones, so I just want to see how the Hourglass one compares. Product number 3 is the Laneige Cream Skin Toner and Moisturizer. I haven't tried anything by Laneige. I put their sleep mask like in my cart, out of my cart, like I flip-flop on it, and they have like a cleanser and a moisturizer I want to try too. But this cream skin toner and moisturizer intrigued intrigued me. It's a 2-in-1 product, a toner and a moisturizer. I don't know how that works, but it preps and softens like a toner and moisturizes like a cream for maximum hydration benefits in one simple step. So I'm really curious to see how it dispenses out and see how well it actually hydrates my skin. Like, I would probably only use it in the morning because I do put on my serums and treatments after I tone in my nighttime routine, but before I moisturize. But if it can save me some time in the morning, that'd be great. I already push it as it is. Like I said, I don't get much sleep, but I always try to make an effort to do my skincare routine. So if I can at least cleanse and do this, that would be like 2 minutes right there and I'm out the door. The next product I'm like on the fence about. I just kind of put it in my cart because it is a product by Ole Henriksen and it is the Fat Glow Facial Mask. I really love the Ole Henriksen's Cold Plunge Mask. It is really cooling, refreshing, and very hydrating on my skin. It's an age-fighting mask that works like a facial with potent PHAs and Nordic birch sap to exfoliate, illuminate, and brighten skin. This is something I would mainly want for the exfoliating and brightening just because of like my dullness and uneven skin tone, and also try to help my redness as well. The skincare concerns of this product are dark spots, fine lines, wrinkles, pores, and dryness. All things that I am trying to combat here. They make some really awesome products that I enjoy, so every time they have a new release, I do get excited. The next product, it's more of a splurge product than anything, is the Hourglass Arch Brow Micro Sculpting Pencil. My friend Joy used this. I really enjoyed watching her fill in her brows with this pencil. It's very similar to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I used to be all about the Benefit Ka-Brow filling in my brows, and now I'm leaning more towards those precise pencils again. I'm also using the NYX one, the L'Oreal one, I have one by JCat, so there are so many more affordable dupes in this one, but I just want to try this one just to see how it compares to the others. So the next product is the Marc Jacobs Beauty Oh Mega Bronzer Coconut Perfect Tan. I always hear so many good things about this bronzer. I have 2 bronzers in here. I didn't even realize that. I picked up the Marc Jacobs highlighter during the Sephora sale and I really enjoyed the highlighter. So I'm like, okay, everyone talks about this bronzer. I need to see what the hype is about. But this bronzer pan looks pretty huge and I feel like it would last a long time. I'm just excited to give it a shot. Does this cult favorite meet my expectations? Marc Jacobs is fairly new to my makeup collection since it is pricier. Also in the spring, I picked up the Marc Jacobs eyeliner, which I really enjoyed. It was very smooth, pigmented, didn't budge at all really until I tried to take it off at night. And the mascara is also really good. I have been enjoying trying some new Marc Jacobs products. The next product is the Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. There have been so many foundations released recently. Urban Decay, Dose Cosmetics, Flesh Beauty, Anastasia Beverly Hills, Pat McGrath. No one's talking about Smashbox and I'm like, did they just not receive it in PR? They just don't want to go out and buy it, or what is it? I'm very interested in this foundation because I still love this Pore Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation, which I'm almost pretty much out of. It is slowly dying. But I love that foundation. It's so good. It's more of a medium coverage, which is really good for like day to day. I was just really intrigued when I saw that they released this full coverage one, so I'm like, I wonder if it's like the one I already have, but like full coverage. I do enjoy more full coverage foundation when I do makeup looks or if I'm going out. Who am I kidding? I'd be in my PJs. The next product is the Moroccan Oil Home and Away Restorative Mask Duo. The first product I've tried by Moroccan Oil was the little oil treatment that we got in the June Allure beauty subscription, which I really enjoyed. It did really good things to my hair. It was very hydrating. It made it really smooth because I do have dry, frizzy, coarse hair. Oil treatments aren't always my preference. I like to wash my hair like every 2 days, where when I did the oil treatment, I had to either wash it the next day or wait 1 day instead of my 2 days. I felt like it might have just greased it up too quickly. Usually it takes my hair like 4 to 5 days to really start showing signs of grease. So I was like, wow, that oil treatment really hydrated. I wonder how the mask is gonna do. So it's basically a full size and you also get a travel size. I like to carry travel size masks both hair masks and face masks with me when I travel, because both my face and my hair go into a frenzy when I do go to different climates. And since we are going to Alaska soon, I would like to have it in time to take with me, just because the water on the cruise ship is going to be very harsh and there is a saltwater pool on deck. I do want something that's going to make my hair still hydrating. The next product is the Olaplex No. 7 Bonding Oil. I know I just talked about oils being too much, but I love Olaplex's products. They have done amazing things for my hair. Sometimes I like to put oil in my hair after I wash it just so it can soak in overnight. I basically just want to compare it to that Moroccan oil treatment. If I was able to still get my 2 days in between washing, it would have been perfect instead of just 1 day in between washing. So I'm hoping that the Olaplex will be able to deliver the full 2 days. That is my goal of it. I want everything that the Moroccan oil did, but I want 2 days in between washing instead of 1. The next product is the Murad Invisiscar Resurfacing Treatment. I'm really intrigued about this product. It's a breakthrough resurfacing treatment for acne scars, old and new. They are everywhere, especially in this area, that visibly minimizes size, depth, and color in as little as 8 weeks. That is bold, Murad. That better be like a magic eraser. I've been using the Kate Somerville Scar Cream, and it definitely takes some time for that to kick in. I just love picking out my face. It's one of my hobbies. I just really want to see how it compares. Also recently picked up the Derma E Scar Cream as well. So I was just really intrigued when I saw Murad release their own. It has really good reviews, so I'm very hopeful of this product. I love Murad products. And I thought for $35 that was actually not as expensive as I was expecting a Murad product treatment to be. My favorite treatment product that Murad has costs $78, and this is like half the cost. The next product is the Pharmacy Very Cherry Bright 15% Clean Vitamin C Serum with Acerola Cherry. Going back to my serum rant, how I can never seem to find a good serum except for ones that cost $80. This is just like a more affordable option compared to my Tatcha and my Sunday Riley. Also, I was really intrigued how they use the Acerola Cherry. I have never really thought of cherry being in your skincare. Vitamin C I really do love in my skincare. It's a potent 15% vitamin C serum, which, yeah, that is potent. Powered by 4 types of vitamin C and hyaluronic acid to visibly brighten, firm, and hydrate skin without irritation. I really look for brightening in my serums because it goes back to my dullness and uneven skin tones. Ooh, and this skin concern says for dullness and uneven texture. I haven't mentioned texture yet in this video, and I do got some going on. Like, if you were to look right here, you would see texture. We're hiding it though. Fine lines and wrinkles, which slowly are surfacing, as well as loss of firmness and elasticity. I don't think I'm losing firmness, and my face still feels pretty elastic, so those are not my concerns yet, but everything else, yes. The next product is a brand I haven't tried yet, and it is the Herbivore Bakugan. That's what I really wanted to say. BOXYCHARM Retinol Alternative Smoothing Serum. Basically on the fence between this one and the pharmacy one, although I kind of want to try both. This is 100% plant-based retinol alternative serum that smooths the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So this is targeting more of pores, fine lines, and wrinkles than brightening and texture. I feel like maybe in combination these two should be really good, but I don't feel like you need to put 2 serums on. Maybe I might just try one during the summer sale, and if it's a bust, you get the other one, and the fall one, if they do a fall one. I don't know if they're gonna do 3 times a year now. That's a lot for Sephora. Kind of just battling between the two. I'm leaning more towards the pharmacy because I think it has more benefits and it's targeting more concerns I'm looking for in my routine. And the last product on my wish list is the Glow Recipe Avocado Melt Retinol Eye Sleeping Mask. I love the watermelon sleep mask for my face. My face feels so good the next morning. I never thought about maybe making one specifically for underneath your eyes. This is a potent yet gentle eye sleep mask formulated with avocado, retinol, coffee berry for brightening, firming, hydrating, and depuffing. All things that I have underneath my eyes. My eyes actually hurt right now. Not because of the bright LED lights, but because I did not get much sleep last night. My brain was going 1,000 miles an hour. Next thing I knew, it was 2 a.m. Fell asleep and my alarm went off at 6:30. Definitely feeling the struggle of puffiness right now, as well as they are looking a little bit darker marker underneath here. This is just something that caught my eye. If this product works out really well, it's gonna be game changing. So this was my list and kind of like my justification of why I want to buy these products. I might only get half of these products and then save the others for later in case if they do one in the fall. And then I do plan on doing a follow-up haul. And also don't forget to comment below what is on your radar for this sale. And when I do post up my haul video, I definitely want to know what you ended up buying. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you in the next video.